I do want to fixate again on the reason Bitcoin's selling off. I think it's an important idea by Parker Lewis. Bitcoin's not a hedge. It's a solution. I love that quote. Anyone that understands Bitcoin doesn't take 1% of their portfolio and use it as a hedge, right? Anyone who understands Bitcoin's like their entire portfolio, like me. I only own Bitcoin. And so Bitcoin's not a hedge. It's not supposed to perform well in the early innings of a financial crisis. Guys, what happens in a financial crisis is everything sells off. So, even before Bitcoin existed in the '08 financial crisis, gold sold off tremendously before rallying to new highs. And so Bitcoin's not a hedge. Don't evaluate it as an ability to hedge moments like this. It's a solution. It's a replacement.
A quick take from Jack Mallers. He's telling you Bitcoin is not a hedge, it's a solution. And once you get that, you're not going to put 1, 2, 3%. You're going to go all in with that. What's happening, crypto crew? Sean's coming back at you with another cryptocurrency video. Getting straight into it. Right here, we see this falling wedge. We've showed you this before, and we've broken out. Bitcoin's blasted out. The technical target of this falling wedge is back up towards the top of the wedge. Will we be seeing new all-time highs sooner rather than later? And another update from Rick Units right here. We had the Bollinger Bands flipping green and flipping back red, trading sideways. We fell down, hit our head, fell off a cliff, and right now just got a breakout, retest, test, reclaim, then a blast off. And everything seems to be aligning up this double bottom pattern out, as well as this Bitcoin on the 3-day. We hope you're prepared for what is to come. And right here, the Wall Street cheat sheet, the psychology of the market. Where are we at? A lot of people were in optimism and disbelief right here. And now belief could be getting ready to ramp up in the upcoming weeks into thrill, then peak euphoria over $200,000 Bitcoin. Could we see this by the middle of the summer? Could the next 4 months get extremely bullish? Well, look at the Bitcoin price current time it's recording. We are above 87,000 at 87,169. What do we see? What do we anticipate? So we showed you this. Bitcoin has came up and was trading in this channel. And we traded, hit our head, made support, hit our head once again, had this fall down. A lot of people were saying, oh, we're getting ready to fall out of this and see lower price action. But look what Bitcoin did. Bitcoin blasted up. We went all the way up to roughly about 87.5 the current time it's recording. So we want to see what happens. This is on the 4-hour. Let's look on the higher time frames and see what this looks like. And you can see this level here around the 57 range. We did break above it, so we're stair stepping our way up, coming up and putting in higher high price action. This is definitely a bullish look for the RSI. This is on the 12-hour. Let's look on the daily, see what we see. And right now, this daily is a textbook. We come up, become overbought, hit our head, establish a downtrend, hit our head. We've seen the bullish divergences. We showed you this. We called this out on previous videos. We had a breakout and then a back test. We actually put in some lower price action. All good. That's your bullish divergence. And now we are up and breaking out to the upside. This definitely looks bullish. Where should we be paying attention to in the short to mid term? So if we go back down to the 4-hour, we were looking at that technical target. From breaking out of this flagpole, we measured this up to here. This would take us right back up to that $90,000 threshold. So that's the next level to pay attention to. And as you see, really this level right here around the 88.7 range, we came back tested that, fell off a cliff, retested, fell off a cliff, retested again, fell off a bigger cliff. And when we get back up to this, when we hit that $90,000 threshold, and then flip this resistance to support before having a continuation to the upside, that could be what's in the cards. Once again, we hope you're prepared. And Kevin Stenson's weighing in. He's showing you more bullishness. Every time the RSI is showing this downtrend, we have this pop breakout, the Bitcoin price has that rally, pop breakout, rally up, pop breakout, rally up, pop breakout. So every single time it seems that we put in a new all-time high during this bull cycle. So will we be getting ready to put in a new all-time high over the next few months? The markets are getting very bullish. Will risk on return? Let's hear from Michael Saylor really quick and hear what he thinks is about to happen.
Is there a ceiling that MicroStrategy has in mind in terms of how much Bitcoin it can hold, or is it kind of unlimited and really depends on what is happening in the market?
No, we'll just keep buying. Right, the price is going to go up. It's going to get exponentially harder, and the price is going to go up exponentially higher, and we'll just keep buying. And at some point, if we get to 5% of the supply, Bitcoin's probably going to be $1 million a coin, and if we get to 7.5% of the supply, Bitcoin will be 10 million a coin. And then we'll be, if I'm lucky enough to grind to 10% of the supply, Bitcoin's going to be 50 million a coin, and someone will be whining that whatever, we have too much Bitcoin, but other people will have $400 trillion of wealth, So, our view is it's a ratchet, and we're just going to keep cranking on the ratchet, and there's massive leverage here. I think everybody's winning if we do that.
So there you have it from Michael Saylor, and he's sitting there telling you that he basically is going to continue to buy forever. Bitcoin's going to 1 million, 5 million, 10 million. It's going to go to infinity against the dollar because the basement's going to continue to happen and Bitcoin's going to continue to thrive. And looking at MicroStrategy, are we going to get this pop out of this downtrend? It could be. We want to wait to see what happens when the markets opened up, and will we get MicroStrategy blasting off? Well, look here. We can see the after hours. Right now, MicroStrategy is around 327, 326.65 at the current time of this recording. We actually had a rally up to about 329. So this has had a pop as well. Not sure why the daily chart's not working, but you see what's going on. Let's see if Bitcoin sustains this rally. We have a continuation. We just had a 4-hour close during this recording. So you see here, we actually broke out of this channel and closed. So will we come back down? Will we hold this? Will we have a continuation? Time will definitely tell. Gold is putting in new all-time highs, almost up to $3,400. Massive, massive bullishness. So is Bitcoin going to follow? Gold usually is the leading indicator when it comes to risk on. And right here, you see every time Bitcoin has came down since this bull cycle and tested this trend line, it has been an optimal buying opportunity. You bounce off like a pogo stick right here, bounce off right here. What's the next few months about to look like? It's about to get extremely bullish. And we'll leave you with this from CZ. He's weighing in on where he sees Bitcoin going, and you don't want to miss it.
Now, the largest economy in the world is adopting crypto, and they're buying crypto. They're setting up crypto reserves. That means any other country who's not doing that now is going to be at a significant disadvantage when they want to do that later, because the richest country is going to buy Bitcoin first. They're going to buy a whole lot of them, and the Bitcoin price is going to go up. The next country that comes in to buy them is going to be buying them at a higher price, so they can only buy less, and they have less money. Now, I think we're going to see a race towards countries adopting Bitcoin, the major cryptocurrencies. That it's good for the crypto industry as a whole, but with some logic, like a lot of retail smaller guys will be left even further behind. Now, the largest economy in the world is adopting crypto, and